Alright, back. This will be side quests, pretty much, since obviously the main story is done, unless this is your first time watching, in which case I'll say that the main story is done. And we're going to do some of the side quests. Probably not all of them, but at least some of them. And before we get into that, I've got some things I need to go over. And you may ask yourself, SSOH or Seamus, and that's a teddy bear. Don't you ever shut up? And to that I say no. I really usually don't. That's what commentary's for. If you don't like it, you can mute it, but I mean, whatever. Probably first things first. Well, that's kind of creepy. To anyone who's been sending me friend requests or messages about friend requests, I can't accept any friend requests, mostly due to my friends list being full. And then you may counter that by saying, oh, just delete someone off. Well, I kind of already did that for the first wave of people that that invited me to be a friend. So I really can't delete anyone else because I've exhausted my list of people I can delete. Everyone else pretty much on my list I know in real life or I interact with a considerable amount. I'm sure there's going to be some dialogue here, so I'll save the rest of my story for a little bit later. Someone really let this place go. There's like vines or these look like plants. It's either plants or cracks. Whatever. One of the two.
Keep your distance. What are you doing in my house?
Wait a minute, that guy looks familiar. He looks like that guy from Megaton who loves the Enclave. That or the crazy history guy in Rivet City.
Well, Black Hole Manor isn't abandoned. Not yet. At least have the grace to come speak with her owner properly.
Wow, what a jerk. Oh, looks like he's kind of injured. Obadiah Blackhall.
Good, good. People should be able to sit and have a conversation, especially in times like these. Civil discourse, the greatest of our lost arts. Wouldn't you agree? I'm glad you think so. Conversation is but one of the virtues that separate us from cretins like those swamp folk. Swamp folk who, I should mention, absconded with a book, a precious family heirloom. I wanted to ask you, friend, will you get it back?
Gee golly whiz. Sure.
Good. The fools who stole it believe it has powers, so the thing is probably well guarded. There's a ritual site east of the boardwalk, in the basement of a ruined house. I think you'll find it there. Bring it back to me, and be paid. Don't be daft. You agreed to retrieve my book. With more haste than this, I would have thought. You need to head to the ritual site east of the boardwalk, and expect a fight. I don't suppose there's any harm indulging you. What interests you?
Aw.
Hundreds of years, and still standing strong. You're within a fine example of Victorian architecture, my friend. Just as much as it's named after us, I suppose. We took the Blackhall name when we arrived on these shores, generations before the Great War. We do well to remember history, particularly in this dark time.
Blah blah blah. He hates the swamp folk.
I suppose larceny isn't enough reason to hate. You must be new here if you don't know the answer to that by now. Yes, they're dangerous. They shoot at, smash, or try to eat anything that isn't them. And half the time they shoot at each other. They may have been men once, but no more. No, not them. That lot wants for brains. They're at least somewhat civilized. The swamp folk have no creed, no morals. They think the book has a kind of occult power. Superstition and nonsense, of course.
Alright, we're done with him. I know once I leave this house, I'm basically gonna get prompted for dialogue because I checked where to start this quest because I didn't know, so sue me, but I believe I'm going to get prompted again by another NPC.
Wait a moment. I need to know. Has Obadiah sent you in search of a book?
Kinda looks like Nadine without the orange hair.
I thought as much. Listen to me very carefully, child. You mustn't bring it to him. That book is known as the Kribekne, and it's a thing of evil purpose. Yes, the Kribekne. The Blackhall family has a long, evil history with the book. It was lost to them long ago, but it's found a way back to Point Lookout, and Obadiah seeks to reclaim it. I ask no more. You can find me at my tent on the beach, south of Blackhall. God bless your path, child.
That lady had a weird eye. I'm just saying. But, can I fast travel to this place? Yes, I can. So as I was saying, I can't accept any more friend requests. That was basically the start of that. I did a bunch of things off screen. I went and got different armor. I got the Enclave Hellfire armor and repaired that up a bit. I went and got the Alien Blaster, which I hadn't gotten the one at the crash site yet. I got mine from, I believe, Broken Steel. I got the one inside the Enclave base. Sold some stuff, bought some stuff, explored a little bit. That was pretty much it, I think. I did a bunch of stuff, but it took a while. Oh, God. Really? Rambling. Whatever. Missed that guy. Hit him this time. Amazing. Anyway, I was just saying, I did a bunch of stuff. Collected some stuff, got some new armor. Did some stuff that people suggested. I honestly can't remember anymore what it was. Now my headset's all screwed up because I had to take it off. Yeah, dead. Game's on normal still. Human flesh, psycho, shotgun, so shell. I can't pronounce H's today for some reason. It's really weird. Eh. Well, that was fast. We're at the ritual site already. Open the door to the burned out basement. Anything of interest around here? Yes, no, yes, no. I'm gonna guess no. Alright, let's go downstairs. Yeah, now I'm totally off track. Which kinda sucks. This probably isn't the best gun to be having down here. Why not? Might as well bust out the double barrel again. Oh good, close quarters. This is pretty creepy. Okay, what the hell lives down here? So obviously skeletal remains and whatnot. Some cinder blocks and a fire. Where are these swamp folk at? Oh, that guy's dead. Got any Nuka-Cola anywhere? No? Yes, no? Oh, there's a garden gnome. That's great. Must have been his only friend. So yeah, it seems like I can't get through one video set without being interrupted. Like, I'll wait. I'll literally wait, like, 4 hours to do something, and then, whoa. Someone got sacrificed to all hell down here. What the hell? Someone put it... Ugh. Oh, there's stim packs. Don't mind if I do. A ritual knife. I really don't want the ritual knife. Punga fruits. What's going on here? Large tome, or tomb, however you want to pronounce it, set into this lectern. Never heard of that word before. It must be this blah 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 blah. It is damp with what appears to be fresh blood.